It's Princess Day!
What the hell? Falling apart mentally.
Parties are canceled until further notice.
It's a crap time to be a party princess. Corona, I'm coming for you.
If I just say it's okay, right?
Yeah, if you say it's okay, I don't see why not.
Well, it's not okay.
Okay, but then why though?
Hello and welcome back to my channel as I freak out. Ooh. I have a lot of energy because if I don't act excited, then my body knows that it's time to shut down, break down, cry. It's an ugly background, but it's fine. Whatever. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. That kind of thing. So, welcome to a day in the life of a princess who is shutting down over this stupid virus. Sorry, but like I think this is all stupid, but also I'm glad that we're taking precautions. But right now my anger is bigger than my sympathy side, so rawr. Ew. Welcome to my princess morning routine, even though it's like noon, but like we're forgetting that fact, okay? Like it's fine. I woke up at like a decent time today. I woke up at like 9 a.m. so get proud of me. Yeah. Why did I put my feet to the camera? Like that's just inviting myself to be on a foot fetish website. Not happening. I'm not okay with that. So step 1 in your princess morning routine is to wake up, which you already did. Good job. And then step 2, or rather step 1A, is to cry because you had to refund 2 gigs yesterday and your event is canceled and you're out half of your bank account. And then jump in the shower to disguise the crying. So that's step 2, by the way. Like that's official step 2. Like we'll put crying at 1A and then step 2 will be shower. And then after you've showered, lay around in your naked body for a little bit. Relish in the fact that you got kicked out of your dorm, so you're now staying in your mom's place and there's nobody here to bother you or keep you company. And then step 3 is like partially clean up your room and then realize that you don't have time to clean up your room to satisfy your OCD and just throw it all on your bed. And then step 4 is start a vlog and try to convince the vlog that you're not falling apart mentally. Okay, let's go wash my face. You know, a fresh corona-free day starts with disinfecting your face by washing it and your hands for at least 30 minutes and then seconds. Sorry, that was a mistake. No, it wasn't. So you just take some of the soap and you angrily look at the face painting brushes that just happen to be here. That wasn't even planned. We're no longer offering face painting for my princess company. I started thinking about it and that does seem like a dangerous idea in this climate. So we're not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. No more face painting. No more fun butterflies. And then you take your hands and you go like this. And you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you go like this, and then you go like this.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I can't edit for shit, but that was supposed to be it being incinerated. I don't know why I'm popping jokes at this. Now you might be thinking, Natalie, why are you so paranoid about this? Like, if you get the virus, it's a 98% survival rate. You're probably not gonna die. Like, it's probably not gonna feel anything different than a cold or flu. Well, to that I say, yes, but if I get infected, I could still be a carrier, which would mean that I can't princess until this entire epidemic has a vaccine. And then I still might not even be able to princess after that because, you know, some people are thinking it's okay to not vaccinate their kids now. You dumb. I mean, yeah, I'm no scientist. I don't know anything. Like, girl, I barely know how to parallel park. No, I don't know how to parallel park, but I can say this with like a little bit of certainty. Princessing, I love it and it's so much fun. And I just would like hate to not be able to do my job. I don't know if y'all have been staying up to date with the Disney College Program news, but they're sending home the spring programmers, which probably means that the fall program is like on hiatus or not happening. So I think I need a break from talking about all this sad, upsetting, and aggravating stuff. I'm gonna turn on some Harry Styles music and do my makeup. That's the only thing that's gonna make me feel better. In the meantime, I'll throw it over to Natalie from yesterday and she can show you the disaster that was my aerial party.
Yesterday.
Hey, I'm a mess. This isn't one of those haha I'm late jokey type of videos where I just woke up 5 minutes late and whatever. This is if I leave my house right at this second, I might not even make it. We're not doing complicated makeup. This is Ariel. Look, I'm an awful person. I stayed up late last night. This is not okay. This is not okay. Why did I do that? Why did I just not go to bed earlier? I thought, oh, I'll be fine. I'm invincible. The world doesn't affect me. I'm the one person in the world that doesn't need to sleep. I do need to sleep, and I need to stop doing this to my body and then expecting it to do nice things for me. It can't. It doesn't have the capability. The only thing that I'm holding on to is that there's a freaking kid out there that needs me. traffic is moving dumb slow, and I just wanted to update you as it goes. The mom, so understanding, I called her and I was like, hey, our phone was running late, and she's like, it's okay, just text me when you get here. And I was like, I told her that I would refund her because like this is not acceptable. How am I this dumb? How? I'm a fluorescent piece of trash that didn't wake up until 9:36 this morning. Absolutely unacceptable.
1 hour later.
Party is over, so I don't have lashes on and I feel so naked. I feel like I don't look good as a princess if I don't have my lashes on. I want to be so excited and happy and cheer. Kids were cute. It was a really fun, incredible party time, but I'm just so mad at myself. Perplexed in general how I managed to miss that many freaking alarms. I set the alarm starting from 7 a.m. in 15-minute intervals. Increment. I could come up with some bullshit excuses about how I'm deaf on my left ear and so if I turn in my sleep, but honestly, I should have gone to bed earlier. If I wasn't so tired, my body would have just naturally been like, it's Princess Day! These kids don't deserve stress, Natalie. They deserve happy, carefree Ariel. And that's so hard to be. I could dive into self-pity, I could dive into a bunch of stuff, but ultimately, it's my fault and I've never had to refund anyone before. I'm like, I really should today, and it's so hot. This is the closest area that I could find to shade. This is the one bright spot of my day. I have a shirt, I have pants, I have even bra and baby wipes in my car. Past Natalie was really looking out for me. Taking the red eyebrows off too because I just want to be a normal human being because I failed at being a princess today. The birthday girl was absolutely adorable, but she had the attention span of like a Natalie. Imagine that. She'd be interested in the story 1 second and then the next one she's like, oh my goodness, did you know that I have a book in my room with your face on it? And then she would go up to her room and like go find the book. I have no idea why this is the current trend, but it is. Okay, listen to me. Every kid likes to do this thing lately. They'll point out anything that has your face on it, which is like wrapping paper, book bags, cups, paper plates, napkins. Literally anything at that party has the potential to have your face on it. It will likely have your face on it. And so the kid will go grab that thing and be like, look, it's you. And you're like, and I'm like, it's you. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, it's you. And you're like, yeah. And they're like, it's you. And you're like, yeah. Oh, and I love that this group actually asked about like Ursula in my story. I'm so used to the questions of like, where's your tail? I really like it when they're like, why'd you do this and why'd you do this? Because then you just inject all of the morals of the story. Being independent and wanting to see the surface and the curiosity. On my way to my party today, and I got a call from a different parent canceling their party, and they're like, well, one of our family members is the grandma and she lives with us, so she can't not come to the party. She's very susceptible, so we just don't want to bring a bunch of people into our home. Our deposits are non-refundable, but I'm gonna refund it anyway. I don't want this like to put an extra burden on that family. I feel like this is the apocalypse as we know it, and we're just not ready to admit that to ourselves. Thank you very much.
End of flashback.
Yeah, so yesterday was a bit of a flop, but I was trying to find the words to say it's okay, but I don't genuinely believe it's okay. Between you and me, I don't really think that setting spray does anything. Like and excuse the conspiracy for a minute, I think that setting spray was just invented by makeup companies to convince us that we need an extra step to spend more money. I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh my god, I hate it, and I hate the smell, and that's just not a fun feeling. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Oh yeah, because I spent money on it. Today is gonna be Frozen 2 Deuce. Are you ready? Pretty powers, activate! Oh, we're gonna try that again. Okay, careful spin. Whee! Ta-da! What do you think? You like it? I made it myself. Totally not uneven in the front. If I stand straight up, then they're even, obviously. And not to assume you follow me on Instagram. But in case you did, you would know that this cape is made out of drapes from Goodwill. Actually, all the pieces are from Goodwill, except for this. This is from Joann's, and like the details are from like Joann's. All of the like actual pieces are modified from Goodwill clothing. everything. This skirt is from a dress that I wore to a fake funeral. So exciting. So, you know, living my best life. I think most of my wig caps are in my car right now, but I don't feel like getting them. I haven't kind of updated you guys in a while just because I take forever to edit. I've started working with one of my friends, Helen, and she's an amazing princess, and she's been doing this for 4 years now, which is crazy. We actually met in one of my college education classes. I'm an education minor, she's a music education major, and I saw her face from across the room and I was like, I recognize this girl. I don't know where I recognize this girl from, but I recognize this girl. And then I started thinking, and I realized I recognized her off of one of the websites for a different princess company in the area. When I went up and talked to her, I found out that she just started her own, which was really cool. We became friends, and I've been doing gigs whenever she needs a second character lately, just because her sister doesn't like doing princess parties, and I do, and I'm cheap because I enjoy this so much. I've actually done a couple parties for her for free, like where she didn't even have a second character booked, but like she was going as Elsa, and I'm like, we have an Anna and Elsa party later that day. I'll just come to that one, which is exactly what's happening today anyway. So very on brand for me, inviting myself to things that nobody wants me at. But I mean, at least they like Anna. I just got sad for a second. I'm sorry. It's what the Harry Styles music does to me. So I've done quite a few gigs with her so far, which is super exciting. And now the parents are starting to take note, and they're like, oh, you know that girl that went as Belle to so-and-so's birthday party? Can she come to my daughter's birthday party? I cannot wait to hang out with Anna again because Anna's the best, just objectively. Don't worry though, I'm still keeping my company. We're still very much separate. It's just really nice to get an extra source of princess work.
This bitch her so nappy she done broke my comb.
I get to hang out with my friend today. Although the structure of today is a little different than how it usually goes if I'm doing a party with her. I usually just drive over to her house with my makeup done, and then I'll put on my costume and wig because it's nice to have an extra person to like help lace you in if you need that. But she lives with her grandma, and in the current climate of, you know, virus stuff, I understand why she's like, yeah, we're just gonna take separate cars. I don't really want to add some extra people coming into my house. You know, safe versus sorry, that old chestnut. Oh, also before I forget to rant about it, I just went and saw Onward this weekend. Onward was so good. Seriously, it's my new favorite movie. Well, I can't ever replace Beauty and the Beast as my favorite movie, so it's my new second favorite movie. I loved it so freaking much. Tom Holland, in case you had any doubts, is still adorable as ever. Chris Pratt, talented. And the plot was great. Oh my gosh. And the aesthetics of the film, like I could go on and on. It was amazing. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to ruin anything, but I did cry. I cried the entire movie, halfway because I thought it was so good, halfway because I was getting emotional. And if you're still worried about Corona, don't worry. I washed my hands with my tears. Why is it whenever I braid something, one side turns out good and the other side turns out like crap? My dudes, like I can't imagine an alternate reality where I haven't seen this movie. It was animated beautifully. The plot was just like top tier, but like obviously I can't say too much about that because you will go see it because I need someone to talk about the movie with. So if you do see it, you can DM me and we can chat and talk about how great it was and plan on a time where you can buy me tickets to go see it again. Oh, and if you're also a birthday party entertainer like me, you will absolutely love the scene in the Manticore's Tavern. It's great. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. Honestly, this whole movie just has me in my feels, and all I want to do is convince someone to take me out on a date so I can go see it for free. Oh, I didn't even notice it was 2:03. Yeah, time to leave. I've already got my party stopped in my car. I don't have to bring anything down, except for all of the fairy wings and elastic and all this stuff that I can actually return from my festival supplies. So say goodbye to the wings. Look how cute these would have been. We got some pink ones, we got some blue ones, and you know, purple ones, my personal favorite. I also had some extra elastic that I didn't use up making some of the tutus. Oh wait, tutus, you have to see this. I have this extra in my house and it's just become a den of tutus staring at me and asking me why they aren't gonna get sold. They literally look like they're angry. I don't know. They look like they're forming an army to come attack me, and it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know the festival was gonna get canceled. Please don't hurt me. That is my 10-second horror story for you guys. Oh, and what do we have here? Another thing that I bought for this festival that I don't get to use anymore. It's a cute little whiteboard and chalkboard sign, and I figured I could hang up all of the children's coloring pages on it. So in case you're wondering for that update, yeah, the future of my business is basically heading into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. That's my horrible attempt at singing, but you know what? I thought it was a good pun, so it's staying in the video. Ah! What? There's a hole in my boot. There's a snake in, no, it's a hole, wait. Oh, and you know how I said everything for this costume came from Goodwill? Even the boots did. Haha. Da 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 da. Let me come to your child's party, please. I'm at the first party. We're about to go in, but it's raining, so I'm trying to procrastinate having to do that. I'm not sure if she wants me to bring my own stuff because I have it in the car from my party from yesterday. Talk to you guys after. Bye. First party finished, now we're heading to second party. And on this fateful drive, I discovered a house that had the most birdhouses known to man. But unfortunately, I was playing One Direction. I apologize for nothing, and I can't use this without voicing it over for copyright. Oh, I still got time left on this clip? Ooh. Maybe it's a rush. I just saw a sign that said YouTuber summer camps, and I'm dead. That's not allowed. Right in front of my salad? Why? Dear Lord. There's Elsa. Ah! So we just made it to the location of our second party, and I'm hoping it's better than our first party. Not that our first party was bad. The birthday girl was absolutely adorable, but none of her friends showed up because they were all scared of the virus. Like, you know what? If you want to mess with me and my business, that's okay, but you mess with cute little kids' birthdays? Not okay. Corona, I'm coming for you. Now time to go be a princess. This one's at a community house, so hopefully there are more people. Anna's gonna go have fun.
I think we've already been spotted.
Oh, we have?
1 hour later.
We just finished our party. It was a lot of fun. The birthday girl was so shy though. She didn't talk the entire time until like the last 5 minutes, and she was like, it's you, it's Elsa, it's you, it's Elsa. What do you think, Elsa?
I thought it was good, except for the concrete had little pieces of sharp stuff in it, so all the balloon animals popped as soon as they hit the floor every single time.
Oh yeah, and I was trying to help out with balloon animals because usually I do face painting and I don't know how to do balloon animals, but I kept making the balloons too tight and they kept popping, so like it was not a good combination.
We did it though.
One of the moms, I saw her out of the corner of my eye, she was literally crying when we did the sing-along. It was the mom who like said my son was like doing all the dances. she was like, and I was like, and the kids were like, ma. So that was, of course, the best part.
I'm missing rhinestones.
Oh no.
Finally lost some rhinestones.
They went into the unknown.
Yeah. It's about time.
Yeah, I'm very proud of all my puns I was managed to put in today.
Those were good.
Thank you. They did have the best greeting to the party ever. It was just a chair with hand sanitizer on it.
Oh yeah, like before you even got to the door.
I'm really hoping this viral outbreak doesn't hurt all of us.
I feel like it's already hurting people. I've heard other companies like canceling on party moms. Not party moms canceling on them. Like the parties are canceled until further notice.
At this point, if you book after like all of this news, I'm not giving you a refundable deposit. But if you booked before all this happened, I'll refund your deposit.
That's not how I feel about it.
Yeah, what have you been doing again?
I'm refunding 100% if they need it, but most of them are just postponing, so I keep the deposit to put towards their next event balance, and then if somebody needs a full refund, I do full refund. Unless they booked now and then ask for a refund, because we've already been made aware of the issue.
Anyway, thank you for having me. I'm gonna go before kids start spotting me coming out of my car.
Good.
Bye.
See y'all next time.
Okay. I have no idea why, but I feel like a news reporter in the princessing community. Like, this just in, people are canceling parties and it's a crap time to be a party princess. I mean, it just is. Any way you slice this, for me, this is just a horrible situation because my business surrounds the idea of large gatherings. Like, I'm an event business, and the whole idea behind this virus is don't have a bunch of people in one room together and wash your hands constantly. And I'm around kids who never wash their hands, or if they are washing their hands, their parents have to do it for them, and then they touch their butts 10 seconds after. So like, I don't know. I'm just hoping I don't get sick. The cherry on top is that this is also right when like the Disney college program decisions are being made, and you know, that's crappy. And then this is the end of my school semester, so I might not even be able to finish my classes. Okay, there's people looking at me. I'm gonna go. Please stop staring at me. Okay, you're smoking a cigarette and you should not be looking at me while you're doing that. That's like a little weird. Thank you. I just realized I forgot to take a picture of the YouTuber camp sign. Sorry, I don't have evidence. Maybe I'm just a big freaking liar. What a YouTuber, huh? And like, I don't really know what a YouTuber camp would be. Would it just be like day 1, clickbait, day 2, thumbnails, day 3, apology videos? Like what else is there? I'm at my friend's apartment right now because I realized I don't have any videos in this costume to put as the intro for my costume tutorial. So yeah, we're just gonna go to park and film me looking cute. That's the plan for the rest of the day.
Montage.
My belt looks like awful because the Velcro broke, so it's being safety pinned together, which means it's like all loose and doesn't look great, but it's okay.
If I just say it's okay, right?
Yeah, if you said it's okay, I don't see why not.
Well, it's not okay.
Okay, but then why though?
Time to get back to my car before it gets towed, because I didn't feel like going to the other side to park. Wait, to park. To park? Get it? Because we're in a...
Ah, I'm a genius.
Oh, you're banned. I can't believe
I'm
you.
banned? I'm banned from what?
I don't know at this point.
Oh, look at all the little flowers.
Say hi to vlog. Say hi to vlog. This is tiny. Look how small he is. See, he looks so tiny.
We're on a hill, so
We're not on a
I was
hill.
gonna yell Kung Pao, whatever, but I'm not.
I don't care. I cuss. I cuss in costume.
Oh, I was. You're not supposed to do that.
I'm not supposed to do that, but kids don't see it, so it's fine. That's a rule. If kids don't see it, then it's fine.
Until they see it, then you're fucked.
No, but I do it in my car on the highway, so like they're not gonna see it.
That's a move.
Unless you get like flung out into the highway. Be like, Mommy!
What?
Is that not how your brain works too? Okay, bye.
I have questions.
I'm overheating, I can't do this.
I'll look at my little sister real quick.
Wait, no, but then that doesn't make sense why Anna's in a car. Let's go back into the park area. Look who I found roaming around. I'm like, I got lost on my way back to Arendelle. I need to find Elsa's water horse. GTG. What the hell? I thought she was younger. I'm like, wait. So apparently this doofus doesn't know how old his sister is.
Yes,
and
I do.
He FaceTimed her and she's like, who is this crazy lady? And I'm like, bye, Princess Aaliyah. Anyway, I'm gonna turn on my AC and drive this. I don't know how I managed to just get the eyelash stuck in my eye, but I did. Ow.
1 week later.
So I actually never filmed the rest of this day. I'm in an Elsa costume for a different video, but like I figured you'd pay the most attention to me if I looked this cute. I ended up going to my friend's apartment, changing into normal clothes, and then living my day as a normal person again twice in a row. Like that's kind of insane for me. This has literally never happened before. I don't know why I'm doing like cheer poses, but like Elsa's kind of here to tie up all the loose ends. So that aerial party, I ended up refunding the client. They got their money back in full. The mom thanked me profusely. The dad said this is the most excited he's ever seen his daughter. Like, they really love the party and I'm so glad, but I just would not feel right taking money when I was 15 minutes late. Like, that's a considerable amount of time, and just I know that I can do better, and I'm not going to accept that, and I'm not going to accept that that's the quality of my company. Anna parties were great, obviously, because I love being Anna. I say ironically in an Elsa costume. Trust me, I mean, it would need to be doomsday conditions for me to be wearing this. So with all of that said and squared away, I do want to announce a little something. Editing Natalie, add this wherever you need to, but if you guys want to help support me in this tumultuous time, points for vocab in my life and my business's life, I would really appreciate it if you join my newly formed Patreon. Like, one of the best perks of joining my Patreon is that you literally get to vote on what my next video would be. I always put up a little poll whenever I start editing a new one. If you really like party content, or you really like Fiverr Get Ready With Me's, or like me talking to the camera, whatever you want is what you get to see. And the more I'm able to support myself off of my creative income, the more time that I have that I can dedicate to making these videos for you guys. Like, this is so weird for me, and I don't mean to like always get deep at the end of my videos, but like, if you guys would have known me in high school, I didn't have many friends. Like, I was never popular, so it's really an extreme shock that people care enough to listen to me for 10 or 20 minutes. Like, that was a concept that would be unfathomable for me for a lot of my life. And so I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me, for every single person who's ever watched a men's soap ad or another ad for Audible or Squarespace or whatever YouTube's pushing right now. And making a Patreon was a huge step for me because, like I said, I never thought that someone cared enough to listen to me or pay attention to me. And so making a Patreon was kind of admitting to myself that I have value, the content that I make has value, and every single person that joins it, you just have like a very special place in my heart. And like, not that you have to give me money that for me to appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. It's just really insane to me that people will take money that they've worked hard to earn and give it to me so I can continue being the dork that sits in my bedroom and wears princess dresses. That is so insane. Thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna get out of here before I cry. So, hope you have a magical day. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Maybe it's a rush of my heart, right into my heart and better. She said, can you take me? Okay.